Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 75 of Find Music. Oh, I'm so glad I can turn any which way. Thanks to Bill Cushing, who will be back with us next week. He's back from surgery and he's really eager to get back with us. But for now, we will go with our stalwart, the ever-loving Fred Whitlock, who again has a new direction. Well, actually, it's a direction that you should turn to. Tell them about it, Fred.
This week, I'm talking about an album by Nina Simone, a late career album, Fodder On My Wings. Fodder is a food grain that's usually fed to birds and animals. And I'm sure when they're eating it, they get the dust of the food on their wings. I think that's what it means. For anyone who hasn't ever been into Nina Simone, I would suggest maybe going to Essential Nina Simone. It's a 2 CD set, or the Nina Simone Anthology. This album is a great album, I feel. Like I said, it's late career. It's one of second or third last studio albums. It was recorded in 1982 in Paris. She had a lot of upheaval in her life at the time, personal problems, mental health problems, and complete sadness. She had been living in Africa, and a couple of her friends were murdered. And I think she had it very rough. She left America over civil rights issues and lived in Liberia, Switzerland, and France. The album has been in and out of circulation for a while, but in 2020, Verve Records reissued the album, remastered it, and reissued it. When it first came out, it wasn't well received. It was very different. But I find it very profound and creative piece of work. It's very personal. The wide range of emotions. She covers her grief, her rage, and her love of making music. It's a deep look into her soul. She had complete freedom when recording this album, and she does a lot of calypso, Caribbean, African background in some of the songs. And some of the songs are sung in French, and the vocals are just extraordinary and powerful, as it was in her early career. Like I said, it's very personal. She brings her emotions right up to the surface. She even does a cover of Gilbert O'Sullivan's Alone Again Naturally, but she changes some of the lyrics to make it a deep, dark statement about the death of her father. It's an extraordinary album. I continue to say, the album opens up with, I just sing to know I'm alive. It's in a calypso style, and it just sets the pace for the album. She sings in the title song about her fragile being, trying to fly without causing further damage to herself. And then she has a song called I'm Just a Stupid Dog to Them. She's always been on edge with her audience. And this is a profound statement about her indifference to her audience, and they're somewhat indifferent to her, not taking the time to totally understand what she's doing. So she lashes out in this song. It's definitely an act of defiance on her part, the way she's always been throughout her whole career. The album's a statement that it plays, someone said, it plays like a travelogue of a woman who survived America, survived hell, and sang about it all. And that's what this album is. All of her emotions, all of her talent, all of her creative being in one album.
Wow.
Any questions?
No, just
No?
This most recent album, Fodder On My Wings, that was the
Well,
one that
it's
was recorded originally?
issued in
1982?
2020, reissued.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's been in and out of print over the years on smaller labels, and Verb Records finally, I guess, got the rights and reissued it.
She had some songs that charted, I think, in the 60s or the 70s. I'm not real familiar with her. I just recall the name and remember that she was kind of prominent for a while.
Oh, quite a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's been recording since late 50s. She started recording in the late 50s, and she did have a minor hit, I Love You, Porky, in the late 50s. And that put her name up there in people's eyes.
Porky, Porky.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
the Gershwin.
Okay.
Well, my introduction to her was on YouTube. Her amazing performance on piano of Mississippi Goddamn.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what Murray was talking about. It's
there was, I think it was Netflix, an absolutely amazing documentary on her
yes.
5 or 6 years ago.
I think it's still available. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I
but
think so. Definitely worth checking out if you're curious to know all the trauma she went through in her life.
On that happy note, what tag can we give this episode?
Oh, if
Yeah.
you like Nina Simone, you'll like this reissue.
Oh, okay. All right. So maybe you, like I, have heard of Nina Simone, maybe seen her perform some music on YouTube. And if you're a little older than me, maybe you even bought her records. Yeah. But this record, what year was it originally?
Well, originally in
Released.
1962.
62.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's a wee bit before my time. Yeah,
She didn't do much recording after that. I think she only recorded one more album after that for Elektra Records, a single woman.
Which makes me ask the naive question, when did she pass away?
Oh, I forget what year.
Huh?
I think she lived up into the 1980s. She
Mhm. All right. So that's a good research for all of us. Check out Nina Simone. Anything by Nina Simone, check it out. Right. And Fodder On My Wings is now available on Verb Records. Thank you, Fred. Great episode.